Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan, and this is the FAQ of the Vivo Z1 Pro or the Vivo Z1 Pro that's now official in India. And the phone is coming with three variants: one with 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB storage, one with 6 GB RAM, 64 GB storage, and one with 6 GB RAM, 128 GB storage. So here we're going to talk about some important aspects that you might have missed out on most of the unboxing videos. That's where we don't talk about those things. So this is the FAQ. Firstly, if you had seen our quick unboxing, we haven't talked about what all comes into the phone as a package. So, firstly, in the box package, what you get is the booklets. Along with that, you have the transparent cover and also the pair of earphones. Then the fast charger, that's the dual engine fast charger, that's with 18 watts, and then there's a micro USB cable as well. Now, talking about the phone, the first question is about the display itself. Does it have any protection? So we did check and from the company, and we haven't been told about any protection. Though we expected to have the Corning Gorilla Glass 3 at least for the scratch resistance, but we haven't been told about any protection here. And you can see that there is a scratch protector already given on the phone, so you'll get it that way if you're buying the phone. And then, is it an AMOLED panel? No, this is the IPS LCD panel and not an AMOLED one. Though if you see, the colors have been quite well done, and it's always consistent, and we felt that the colors are not bad at all. So you can check out the colors here. They have all been quite good, and with the display quality, it doesn't seem bad at all with the full HD plus resolution. So there's no complaints as such with the display itself, and it's good enough. It's still an IPS LCD and not an AMOLED panel that's given on the Vivo Z1 Pro. Now about the glass back, is it a glass back? First of all, no, it's not a glass back. It looks like glass. That's the good thing about it, because I don't prefer glass now in mid-range pricing, because you already spend not so much. You spend about 10 to 20,000 rupees for a phone, and in that, if the glass back breaks, it would again charge you a few thousand. Here it's not glass, though it feels like one, and it has those good gradient colors coming out of it against the light. So that's good enough, and it's not a glass, so it's not protected anyway, and it could be scratched easily. So there is one transparent cover so that all the good looks of it are retained there, and you can have it still protected with that cover. Next is about the SAR value of the phone. So in the unboxing, we had seen so many people liking the phone already, but they were still asking about the SAR value. What's the SAR value of the device? Because that is what some of the people are always concerned about. So here's the SAR value officially from the phone box itself. It's 0.752 W per kg and 0.402 W per kg for head and body respectively. So that's the SAR value. So if you are someone who's worried about the SAR values, you can see that it's well under control and well under the permissible limits in India. Next is about the USB Type-C or micro USB. What is the connectivity here? You can see that it's micro USB connectivity towards the bottom, alongside the 3.5 mm headset jack and the speaker grill and the microphone. Is there a secondary microphone is the next question. No, there's no secondary microphone. It's a single microphone given on this device. Now next is about the performance of the fingerprint and the face unlock. We have a separate video of that on the channel. You can check out how easy it is to set up and to use it, and we are completely satisfied with the performance of the fingerprint as well as the face unlock. The fingerprint scan is present on the back, and the face unlock uses this in-display 32 megapixel camera, and it works well in almost all light conditions, because it would light up the screen whenever there is less screen light around, and it would still help in face unlock. Next is about the slots that are given in the phone. The SIM card slots. Is it a dedicated micro SD card slot or a hybrid one? So this is the slot. You can see that it has a proper triple slim slot where there are two nano SIM card slots and one dedicated micro SD card slot. So you don't have to compromise with the storage options here. It's not a hybrid one, it's a dedicated one. So the next question is about the USB OTG support. Is there USB OTG support given in this device? If you go to the storage settings, RAM and storage space settings, you'll find the option for USB, that is mount OTG. Once you insert the OTG drive, you can check out the OTG option here, and under file manager you'll find that as the OTG drive, and so that is supported in this phone. Next was one of the things that we had missed in the camera department or the camera features video. It was about slow motion and time lapse, which we didn't talk about, and people are asking whether there is support for that. So let's go to the camera app. under the camera application, if you go to video, it's a bit different how you can switch to that mode, because it's not in the bottom. You have to go to this option here, and after you tap on that, you'll see the options slow motion and time lapse. So under slow motion, it would obviously zoom in, and then it would start the slow motion video recording. And let me take a quick capture. Now it already took a 24-second clip, so it's 1/8. And if you go to the about, option, it's 720p video taken, and it's going to be 240 fps video recording that is going to be captured on this device. 240 at 720 fps is the slow motion video capture, and this time lapse option as well. Now the next question is about the camera to API support. Is there a camera to API support so that you can install the Google Camera later? So it has a limited support. It's not a fully supported one. It's only limited. So if there are developers who might work on it and try to give a Google Camera support on this one, camera on this one, it won't have all the features enabled. So it's a limited support that is given here, and that's the thing about the camera to API support on the Vivo Z1 Pro. Next is about dual VoLTE. Does the phone have dual VoLTE? Yes, obviously it has dual VoLTE. So if you have two Jio SIM cards, or a Jio plus Airtel, or two Airtels, whatever SIM networks have VoLTE support, if you have two of them, you can use them together. It's not one active and one 2G one. It's both 4G with both VoLTE support that is given here. Next question is about the LED notification light. Does the phone have LED notification? Actually, there is no LED notification light given towards the front or the side or on the top. Basically it doesn't have any LED notification light. Next is about the speaker output. How good is the quality of that? So we usually judge the speaker outputs with either music or games, because some of you play a lot of games on speakers. So the speaker is located towards the bottom, as I had shown earlier, and the speaker performance actually quite good. It's not heaviest of the outputs you would see there, but it's not bad at all. It's quite well done, and even with the output quality, it's not distorted on the highest levels. It's quite good on the speaker output. And with the earphones as well, we have tried a couple of earphones, the budget ones, and it did give a good output on those as well. And a couple of last questions would be about, firstly, the battery life. How good is the battery life? It easily gives about 2 days of battery life, and the screen on time was about an average of 9 to 10 hours, which is quite a great average. Though you might not see that in the settings, in the battery settings, they don't give the option of screen on time, but we already did a video of the battery drain where we actually gave it a full load usage, and that's not the usage that you would normally have. So that is where it showed quite a good 9+ hours of screen on time. And apart from that, the other question was about the benchmarks. How much are the scores for the benchmark applications? So the couple of benchmarks that we always use is Antutu first, and it's 1,83,000, almost 1,84,000. And on Geekbench, these are the scores: 1920 and 5970 for the single core and multi-core. So this was the FAQ of the Vivo Z1 Pro that's official now in India, starting at the price of rupees 15,000, which is quite a good price for the Snapdragon 712 that it has 6.53-inch Full HD Plus display and a 5000 mAh battery with a triple lens camera combination, which you can learn about more in our camera features video. And check out the channel for the other comparisons that we did with the Realme 3 Pro and the Redmi Note 7 Pro. And so I hope you like this video. If you still have any other questions about this phone apart from what we showed, do comment below and we'll try to answer it there. And subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.